All right, here we are. April 29th, Daily Rigor. A says write the value of the bold digit. Guys, you're just going to look for the bold digit. So the bold digit is the 5 and the number 405 thousandths. 5 is in the thousandths place, so the value is 0.005. Okay, you're just looking for the value. What's it worth? B says express the value of the bold digit in each number as a fraction. So in the number 175 thousandths, that 5 is the bold digit. 5 is in the thousandths place, so it's 5 over 1,000. Remember what we talked about at the beginning of the year. If you have the number 0.175 and the 5 is the bold digit, remember you're going to think of this decimal as being a 1 and each one of these numbers as your placeholder. So 1, 2, 3 holders, and you're going to fill them in with zeros. So that means whatever this bold digit is going to have this many numbers. It's going to be 5 over 1,000. So if I had the number 143 thousandths, and I said the bold digit was the 4, I would put a 1 under the decimal, and then 1, 2 places to get to the 4, because I'd have the 1 and the 4. And so I'm going to fill those in the zeros. So the 4 is in the hundredths place. So the value would be 4 over 100. Okay? All right. C says find each quotient. So it's a division. You're going to have a remainder on a couple of them. Okay? D says find each sum or difference. Remember, when you're finding sum differences of decimals, you fill in the holes with zeros and then add or subtract. Make sure decimals are lined up. Okay. Oops, sorry. All right. Make sure you bring your decimal all the way down to the answer too. Number 1, Miss Geffen has a checkered rug that has 24 congruent sections. Congruent meaning same size, same shape. Okay. Each section is a square with 2-foot sides. So they're telling you right here that this square right here, from here to here, is 2 feet. So that means this next square is 2 feet, and this square is 2 feet, and this square is 2 feet. So that means 2, 4, 6, total of 8 feet. Okay, so then you're going to do the same thing on the side. Count up your your feet, counting by 2. And then it says, what is the area? Remember, area is length times width. Okay? Number 2, the graph shows the length of 3 beetles. In centimeters, how much longer is beetle Y than beetle X? Beetle Y, beetle X. You're finding the difference, right? How much longer? Okay, so what you need to do is count to see where this beetle is right here. Well, if I'm at 0 here and this is 5/10, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each one of those is a tenth. So 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10. And if you keep going, where are you going to end up when you get to this one right here? Okay? You're counting by tenths. Number 3, 46 members of a band need to travel to a concert. No more than 12 members can ride in a van at one time. What is the minimum number of vans that will be needed to take the members of the band to the concert? They're wanting to know the minimum number of vans. Okay, remember, you have to think reasonable. There's 46 members and only 12 at a time. So you're dividing. You're going to have a remainder, so you have to think. Are you going to leave those remainder at home, or are you going to add another bus? Okay, think reasonable. What are you going to do? What would you want? Number 4, Lillian rides her bike a distance of 20 to 30 miles each day. Estimate the total number of miles she will ride her bike in 4 days. Okay, if you have an estimation of between 20 and 30, what number comes smack in the middle between 20 and 30? And then she does that 4 times. How many miles would that be? Okay. Number 5, a dance studio held a 5-day dance class last week. An instructor plotted the attendance level of the class on this scatter plot. How many more students attended the class on day 1 than on day 5? So here's day 1. Here's day 5. So how many students attended on day 1? How many students attended on day 5? And what's the difference? Okay. B says, circle the table that represents the paired data on the scatter plot. Well, this is X and this is Y on every one of those boxes. Okay, so if this is my X down here and this is my Y, X is the days of class. So 1 day of class, there's 24 students, right? So that means this one is not correct and this one is not correct. So my answer is between these 2 tables. All you have to do is compare number of days, or the day of the class, and how many students attended, and see if they match. Okay? All right, that's all for today's Lone Star.